Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today you're going to do a van build update. It's been quite a while since I have done a video update, although you guys are seeing some of the other videos like right now. A lot of this work has come from all the way back in November. So I've done quite a bit since this last upload. So I want to show you guys what I've done. So we'll go through that. It's not done yet. I've got a couple things I want to do first, but I want to show you guys this first because I am going to cover up a couple of the key things that I want to show you. So we'll go check it out. All right. So first thing you guys are going to notice is ceiling and the bed is pretty much done. All right, guys. I just want to interject here real quick. You're gonna see that at this point in time, the doors are insulated, not the greatest. So I mean, there's better ways out there to do it, but I just had the foam and the stuff laying around, so I just jammed it full. It works. Those doors rattled like crazy before, and they were hollow and loud when you're closing the doors. Now it's just nice, solid, just a thump. It's no rattle, nothing. And by the way, I did test drive this before I did all the insulating and stuff, and then installing the floor, and then after all the insulating in the floor. And the sound, I mean, it's super quiet now. So it's like almost, it's like not even, it's like a passenger vehicle again, you know. So very, very well insulated, for my liking anyways. It's not like I said before, it's not the best out there, and that's okay. It's going to do what I need it to do. And there's no door panels on there. I didn't build any door panels. I made a big mistake. I threw those other door panels away. I really shouldn't have. I should have hung on to those things before I really knew how things were going to turn out, because right now, after looking at things and really thinking about it, I really want to use those original door panels. So I'm gonna try and find them, probably at a junkyard or something like that, and install them. The doors have curves on them, and it's hard to put 1x boards on doors with curves without building them out too far, and it builds into the van, and then it just makes things just kind of weird. So I'm gonna just use the regular door panels and make it easy. You can always, attach things to those door panels. Those are pretty strong door panels. You'll have to do some adjusting maybe, but all right, guys. Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know real quick on those door panels, and because I didn't talk about it after this point. I didn't even show much of it. So, all right, back to the video. It took a little bit of time and effort, but we got to figure it out. That was my first van build, so this stuff isn't like natural to me. Like, I've never done it before, so we'll see what it looks like. So there's the ceiling right there. Got all of our lights in there. Got our fan all framed out, our shroud around the fan. All the lights. See, everything all works. So it's all been tested. The only things that we got left to do is up the sides here. We gotta do that yet, and then the what are they called? I don't know, the pillars, the in between the windows here anyway, and then over here too. But as you can tell, the bed is in there where it's gonna be, and on the sides here. So these aren't all the way on there yet, but this is going to flip up, as you can tell. I've got it on hinges, so it's going to flip up. I can't go up all the way, so I got this other board here. But it's going to flip up, so I have access underneath there. It's going to come up to about right here. So I'll be able to lift it way up in case I got to get down in there for anything. But we've got 20 inches of space from here down to the floor, so whatever this is minus that, whatever. But we got plenty of space for the generator, gas cans, and then 20-pound propane tank, which is gonna be back here, and one up there for the. Gonna put for the stove, and then one back here for the hot water heater for showering and such. Batteries are going to go up and over there in that corner. All that's going to be closed off, of course, in front, and we'll get up there in a second. But what I had to do was show some pictures here too, but take that down. I had to install, here, this one's better, right directly to here, this rib here, metal rib with screws that are meant to drill into the metal. I did pre-drill holes to make it a little bit easier, but I mean, it's good, it's not going anywhere. And I did a little board down on the bottom, and I screwed that down to the floor, and I made sure it was level on this side and this side, you know, make sure so this board is straight up and down. And I did that for all along the side there, and it's not finished up there, but it'll go all the way up there too. I did that for both sides, and I did that so that way I could have a way to mount it. Sure. I did that so I could have a way to kind of measure from, because I wasn't quite sure how I was going to go. These vans, like some others will tell you to, the width, like say up there to there, is wider than the width from back here to here. So what I had to do is kind of take those measurements, split them in half, and kind of figure out where the bed's going to go in that sense. But with these boards on, so this is a finished product right here, so that'll stay. That's been, I've got polyurethane on that, that's covered, that's good, that's already screwed in. And then this board will go in here, and down on top, that'll be finished. Same with over here. And then, like I said, we just got to worry about the tops here, the corners. That's going to take a little bit more work because I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that, because the roof does go, it's hard to tell on the camera, but it does have an arch like right here and then down. So not much, but enough to leave a gap right up in this area here. So I'll have to figure that out, and I still got to figure out how I'm going to build back in here. But I do know I want that flat spot there and over here too. So I am going to come up kind of snug, kind of like this on both sides, and I'll probably just build from here up. I don't know, we'll see. I got to get this in here first, so these sides, before I can do that. And then on the floor, you can see it's painted white. I had to do that because some of the materials I was using, the plywood, it kind of stunk. So I don't know, I didn't like the smell of it. It kind of smelled, it probably wasn't pet urine, animal urine, but it kind of smelled like it. So I put that on there. It's just, I can't remember the name of the stuff, but it's just like an odor stain killer that you can buy from like any hardware store. 1 gallon was like 43 bucks, so it's not cheap, but it worked, so can't complain there. So I'm back to the ceiling. I will show some pictures of underneath it. I didn't take a video of how I wired everything and then the insulation I put up there. I just put up one layer of Reflectix. You know, the wood is also an insulator, so, and then the air gap in between also helps too. So I don't really need a whole lot. Like I said, I'm not going to be camping in the winter. Now we are, lighting sucks, whatever. All right, well, sorry, my face is a little bit dark. We are now in the front area of the van, so using me the front of the bed. So like I said, this front side is going to come up too, so I can have access to batteries and propane tank. There's going to be an opening here for cassette toilet. I'm going to have a little door there, and so that way I have a cassette toilet in there, so it's hidden, and then when we need it, just slide it out, do what we got to do, put it back in there, good to go. And the batteries will be back here. This will be covered on the front with same boards as up there, and same thing with here. So we're going to have a piece, a ledge come across here, so that way the mattress doesn't slide. And then there you can see some insulation on the side there, how I did it. What I really like to do with all this reflective stuff is I just put it's a aluminum duct work tape. So it's a actual metal aluminum tape for heating and cooling ducts. I use that because I figured that'll help too. I mean, I'm going to put tape on there anyways, and this stuff is super sticky, so it works really well. I did that for all around. And so I haven't finished this here, so here's the one board here. I'm going to find out where it's got to go. I've got some adjustments to do here too. And then I'll take the 2x4 uprights and I will level them, install them into here, and then down into here as well. I've been just screwing it down to the floor. It's been working out pretty good so far. And we are jumping around here, but back up to the ceiling. So what I did is all these are the boards. They're just screwed down to, there's ribs that go across the ceiling like this. So wherever you see nail strip, there's a rib that went across from side to side. That's all I screwed to, and it works out really good. I mean, it is really sturdy. But back up here, so there's another rib back here, and my board stop right here. And then what I've done is these plastic caps didn't have this metal screw in there. They're just a plastic cap with a clip on the back side to hold the headliner on. Well, what I did is I just took the back side, I trimmed off the back cap, so this is all flat, drilled a hole, and just used those caps again to help. So this is just pretty much like a glorified washer, but at least it matches. So now, I mean, it's up there pretty good. So that's a modification I made there, and then when I'm all said and done too, at the front, I am going to have a board that goes all the way across this way, probably about this far down, about 3 inches, maybe about 4 inches, 3.5, 4. And we are going to do a so not only is that going to kind of hide a little bit, but we're going to do a curtain across for privacy. So that should help out a little bit. But in the front on the floor, so we got it pretty much all finished out here. I don't have my edging on here yet or here, but this is just linoleum. I didn't do vinyl plank flooring because I know vinyl plank flooring is, looks a little bit nicer. But I mean, honestly, if I wouldn't have told you this is vinyl plank flooring, you really wouldn't know until you actually stood on there and brought your finger across it. What I really like about this stuff is it's 100% waterproof. Vinyl plank flooring is too, they say, but vinyl plank flooring can pull apart. I've seen it. So, and if in a moving vehicle, your temperature is fluctuating, I don't want that issue. I still might have an issue with flexing on this stuff, but we'll see how it goes. But other than that, this stuff will work out just fine. I didn't go all the way back because I don't really need it back there. I just need it back here so that way I can slide things in and out temporarily. And then over here, I know I got my battery set up here. That will be gone back here. We're going to do a stove top right here because there's a window right there that opens, so that'll breathe there. And then this cabinet here for that stove is going to be just wide enough for the fridge to fit underneath. And then on this side here, however much space we have left, I'm going to do storage from floor to ceiling, and that'll help out there. And then back here, I'm going to build out the floor a little bit here, and then we're going to do like a sink setup here possibly. Maybe, I'm not sure yet, because I do like to have the, use this as like seating. Just pull over and just, whatever, sit down, and it is kind of nice that way. So we'll see what happens with that. Oh, let's see, what else have I done that you guys haven't seen yet? I don't know. Framing of the bed is fairly simple. I just use 3/4 inch plywood. Nothing real crazy, but it's gonna hold and it's gonna do the trick. The next thing before I start using it, because the time is coming soon, is very soon, is to try and get these top corners here fixed up. There's a possibility I won't get to that point before I got to use it, so we'll see. But if I do, I'll give you guys another update as that happens. So, but for right now, guys, thanks for tuning in for this one van update. Just want to let you guys know kind of where I'm at with it. Haven't had anything new other than this stuff here. I didn't do any video content of me actually doing the work, because it's kind of boring, because there was a lot of in between. It took a while because I had to really think on the fly. I didn't really have a really good plan for this, so I'm really just thinking on the fly. I'm really just working at it as it goes. So I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm not the best at this. I just have some construction experience, and I am a little bit dangerous in that area, so giving it a shot. And definitely probably not doing the best work of all around, especially my polyurethane coatings. Kind of sucks, but hey, it's there, it's working. All I gotta do to fix this is sand it down and put a better coat on there. So if you guys have stuck around this far, thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one of you, and catch you in the next video.